Good afternoon and welcome to T2 News. I'm LUNGISILE.
And I'm Kaulelo. Stories making headlines at this hour. ANC holds drug awareness campaign.
South African National Blood Service urges people to donate blood.
TUT students residing off campus at risk.
Many South Africans die due to blood shortage. The South African National Blood Service urges people to donate blood to save lives. SITHOLE compiled this report.
With the shortage of blood donors in South Africa, we visited the South African National Blood Service in Ga-Rankuwa to see just how easy it is to donate blood. SIMPHIWE shares his view on blood donation and how important it is.
3 years, okay now, and then for my side, so
an expert explains the importance of donating blood.
So this blood, 3 bags, they're going to transport it to the hospitals around South Africa. What they do, got our blood banks everywhere, in every hospital they've got a blood bank, our side, where they keep the blood. So if there's any transfusion or if there's an order, the doctors order blood, they call the blood bank people.
You see, it's that easy to donate blood. You just walk into the SNPS, they check your eye, make sure that you're beaten, you fill up a form, and then you go to donate your blood. And you're going to toilet.
ANC Youth League and Human Development Center held an awareness campaign at the Vukani Primary School to educate the youth about the dangers of drug abuse. Pamela Vilagazi reports.
The ANC Youth League and the Human Development Center educates the youth of Soshanguve about the dangers of substance abuse and also discourages xenophobic attacks. HUDEC uses its platform to educate the youth about substance abuse, and it also helps them realize and develop their skills. It also helps to reduce the rate in which youth uses substances. To decrease abuse of substances among the youth, the ANC Youth League has pledged to involve the youth of Soshanguve and also to engage them in all activities that do take place within the structure.
And there are plenty of opportunities. So we believe as the ANC that the ANC Youth League in South Africa, because the ANC is the leading organization in South Africa. We believe the ANC Youth League must lead all of these young formations in the country.
The General Secretary of the ANC Youth League from Soshanguve dated back to the South African history in order to educate the youth about the importance of a good relationship between the African countries.
Residents of Soshanguve Block H decided to act following the complaints of the noise level and malicious damage to their property by neighboring taverns and their customers.
Community members of Soshanguve Block H says that their rights have been violated by their neighboring taverns' loud music and their customers. They have tried several times to reason with the tavern owners, but it seems they are getting nowhere.
Gore ke le go logele trata e. Ke tshwene ke bana ba sekolo le batho ba feta mo he ba ema mo ba rutela mo fetseng. I'm sorry to say it, but ke tshwanetse bolela gore le baka ke. So na go go batla boshiu mo kre ba rasa le dikoloi di phaka because of the taverns. Then are kono roba. And have on course or kilo kele fancy aim. And since kilo kala fancy mudaram mukaunya. Lili na la bona ba tsamaila kwa awasa tla motho ba fancy.
While the community is angry, the customers support their concerns.
Ore batho ba thibe mo ba lapisitse ke dikoloi tse di phaka mone le moroto fe wa itse moroto ke acid wa jaja COMRADE.
The Soshanguve Block H residents feel that their rights have been neglected as they have launched a complaint a couple of times against their neighboring towns. But the situation remains unchanged. This is Tulianis Kaulel, TT News, Soshanguve. Refugees were left homeless after being rejected by the South African Department of Home Affairs.
Some foreigners were left stranded after the government failed to give them permits, with the hope that the UN will come to their rescue.
Street corners are supposed to be pedestrian walkways, but some foreign nationals have seen these streets as a home. These refugees have been living next to the United Nations building in Pretoria for a month now. A refugee from DRC says that they seek protection from the UN since they were rejected by the South African government.
Yeah, I'm here with my family because I've been rejected by South Africa. We came here to seek protection from the United Nations. And we're still having hope. We know when they will help, which way they will help, we don't know. That's why we are here.
One of the local residents who works at the streets of Pretoria, closer to the UN, says that this is not how any human being should live, regardless of their origin. Some of these refugees are victims of the recent attacks that happened in Durban. They flee for their lives. They say that the reason why they come to South Africa is because they seek a better life for themselves.
The easy things that we're going to see that people, we're running from the fighting countries. One thing that we coming to see there is a little bit peace and the establishment of economics and politics.
The foreign nationals still hope that the UN will come through for them, even though the conditions are not favorable after being neglected by the South African government.
In Bogoto, Pillars of Strength hosts art exhibition at DITSONG Cultural Museum in Pretoria, featuring girls showcasing their artwork and appreciating women's existence in South Africa.
DITSONG Cultural Museum hosted an art exhibition entitled In Bogoto, which was aimed to acknowledge the significance of women celebrating their strength, love and courage. The director of DITSONG officially welcomed everyone to the exhibition by cutting the ribbon.
Tonight, as we are all aware, we have a show here by a team of women, young women. You have my support. We, on behalf of DITSONG, this is what we have to do, continuously to give you a platform, to showcase talent, to tell stories, to project your view about the world, about life, about the role of women, about anything that you can think of.
One of the artists mentioned that her inspiration came about growing up in a family dominated by women. She was taught to appreciate and respect women, and her artwork represents the strength of African women.
All my life, I've always hated women because I feel that women are being left behind. So, especially in art. So, what I do is that I wanna capture the woman and whatever she's been through, rather than capturing her body.
An audience member had great remarks about the whole exhibition and said he would invest in such exhibitions because he sees a lot of potential.
The exhibition itself was fine, everything was nice, pictures, portraits, and the design itself and artists themselves.
The Imbokodo art exhibition was a great success. A lot of great remarks came from the audience for the success of the show. NTSHALI, TT News, Victoria.
Health awareness campaigns are currently made a lifestyle across South Africa. One was held in Mabopane by various organizations that focused on different issues.
SEBOKA Training and Support Network, in partnership with Zakeni and Ekukuseleni on Sunday, made it a mission that people get informed and educated on health-related issues. The congregation of Motheo Lutheran Church made use of their services. Tshwane Municipality, through the three organizations, saw a need to organize the campaign.
Churches help us in spreading the gospel of HIV/AIDS. Why did I decide to talk to them? Is because of I've looked around. I've got one church at the L. It's part of Motheo. We call it KHOZA. I've done this with them, and they told me that they've got other areas in America. So I decided to say, let me call a nearest church that is nearer to them to talk to them.
SEBOKA's MALUNGIZ explains why they joined the campaign.
Okay, the important thing about informing people about HIV now, remember we are operating in Tshwane Region 1, and Tshwane Region 1 has what you call Tshwane's highest population. I mean, considering that, of course, Region 1 constitutes 27% of the entire Tshwane's population. We target high population areas, especially in Tshwane Region 1, considering that HIV and AIDS rate is very high. A lot of the people in the area are a bit illiterate in the sense that they're ignorant to information. So we take it upon ourselves to ensure that they know what's going on in material, they know how to use condoms, they know what they have to read. Most of our booklets are not only necessarily in English, but we do have some in Sotho, Tswana, Pedi, and Zulu to accommodate multilingual individuals.
The aged members of the church felt the importance of getting the knowledge on health and wish the youth could use these services more often.
The community members, together with the church members, are delighted to have been reached in this convenient way. Some of them even say it saved their time because they had to go to the clinic for a regular checkup. Larado Tsipe, TUT News, Mabopane.
More news after the ad break.
Not let us say in Let's go. Jesus is for the Lushuye. Jesus is for the Lamaka.
Bheka nangu sivicho besimbeka last week. Hey man, yazi shik kabuhlungu phela yazi ibrayed leya. Ah, uyasesibadala. Yeah, well.
Where pastor? So we patalile imali soswayi.
Your kid spending too much time with Uncle Joe is a problem. Your kid watching Disney XD, Disney Junior and Cartoon Network is a nice life problem. Get DSTV Compact for just $3.19 per month and keep your kids entertained. DSTV Compact. Imnandi lento.
Never.
Tomorrow only. Up to 50% off on selected products. Don't miss ShopRite's biggest ever savings promotion. Big Red Friday. Don't miss out on low prices like you've never seen before. Only at ShopRite.
It's in Babadise. I'm on Vodacom's Use and Care. Naso. For those who've got a lot to share, dial *111# to opt into Use and Care. Whatever you use today, you'll get 100% back for free tomorrow. Vodacom. Power to you.
still watching TUT News. University of South Africa is giving back to the community by providing musical instruments in various communities.
The university has provided over 1,200 violins for each music foundation.
As you enter the UNISA Musical Foundation in Soshanguve Block H, you are greeted by a fusion of sweet melodic sounds of musical instruments that are performed by learners during their rehearsal sessions. The University of South Africa Musical Foundation was established in 1990 to promote music in different communities. One of the teachers elaborates more about the establishment of the foundation.
I'm the violin teacher, music foundation for UNISA. I started to teach violin at a very young age, and I love teaching violin, but I went to school also myself. Later violin, I studied violin university. Then I came to this side after my studies. Then I started teaching since then. I've never stopped teaching. And kids here, we take kids from the age of 7, we have 7-year-olds, until the age of 23. And then above that, then they do private classes. And we work during the week after school, and then on Saturdays they also come here, and they also do different instruments. They don't do violin only.
The students share their views about the importance of joining the music school and their experience at the foundation.
Yes, joyous celebration. The keyboards and pianos, yeah, things like that. Then I become more interested in this instrument, and I decided to go to UNISA, music school. So I register, yeah. So they told me that this year we years.
And I decided when I was 11 that I should go for music lessons. And then yeah, that's when I started music, playing a recorder. And then, I think when I was about 15, got a lot of violin. Yeah, till now. And I got to enjoy the classes. It was important to get in school for music, actually. So I live a life of a soccer player. Because know who depend on who what if what will happen next? So suddenly music, maybe I injury or Heke sa school we rang afterwards, but taking the school can't have a music teacher. Meaning I don't have to hold the violin again. Can't have a theory teacher or can't have a composer. Can't get that. So the importance of getting music.
The musical teachers hope that more children will join the classes as they help occupy them after school to stay out of trouble. So Stina Shabalala, TUT News, Soshanguve.
Tshwane University of Technology donated computers and chairs to socio-psychology. This is one of the small non-profitable organizations in Soshanguve that helps to change the mindset of the youth. LUNGISILE SOKANA filed this report.
Butsu Social Psychologists is a non-profit organization which helps the youth to realize their dreams with different skills that the organization offers. TUT sponsored the organization with the office material that they don't use anymore. We couldn't find anyone from TUT for comment, but we met up with one of the CSI students who is working for the organization.
And we figured out that the organization has a lack of computers, furniture, office furniture. The environment is not conducive for the students. So I drafted a proposal to Tshwane University of Technology to offer to maybe sponsor us, should I say, with their old furniture, old computers that they don't use, because I saw that the systems had been upgraded with their old office furniture that they don't use anymore, because I saw the offices once again, they have a 3-year, if I'm not mistaken, every 3 years they renew their furniture. So I sent the proposal about 3 weeks back to a couple of officers in the Tshwane University of Technology, and a very quick response I must say, because they have a very long list of people asking for their furniture, their old assets.
These new computers and chairs means a lot to the organization because now they can be able to accept more students.
We as Ubuntu Social Psychology Empowerment, we are a skills development center. We are so happy that TET has sponsored us with computers because of we have plenty of kids. Sometimes we can't accommodate all of them with our computers because of their fee. It's going to benefit our students because of we'll be able to.
It was a joyful moment for the teachers and the students to see the computers and chairs and couldn't thank enough TET for donating.
It shows already they're going to be more development in school. But I expect more than I start to
BULLETIN Social Psychologist Empowerment is a non-profit organization which offers various skills such as technical skills and computer skills. I'm LUNGISILE, SOKANA, TET News Social Media. Up next is Khathatso Twala with your sports news.
Welcome. With your sports update, I am Khathatso Twala. Soccer is seen as a sport associated with men in most parts of the world, but the women of Soshanguve Block X are proving otherwise. While many people believe that soccer is only meant for the males, Pull Together FC might give them a run for their money. These women can do wonders in the field and they work hard to stay consistent and produce the desired results.
For really team ya the ladies ke genere ke bona bana ke bathomile sa le ba banyane ba tlile monna ba le ba banyane ba re banya kwa tshameka bona ka ba thoma gona mo so ke gotse le bona ba ntse ba invite di chomi tsa bona ba ntse ba join ra joina league re thomile ko league ya absa nele absa e le di team tsa mo Pretoria ka bongata re travel harankua mama skral mamelodi and so forth so re tshamkile mo I'm sure 3 seasons. After that, I won a league, I'm sure twice, 2014 and 2015. 2015, there were the playoffs. But we know the playoffs by SASOLE. SASOLE is a league, is a sort of a professional league, more South Africa.
The captain of the team said that they are often compared to males and faced with critics, but they are not even shaken as they have learned to deal with them.
Women football I na support se sinyakehala and I think hore via domination le tswelopele ya women's football yes we can go far but we need support of each and every person e leng interested in football or ba support as much as ba support men's football women's football tshwantse ba support. We need to get professional leagues SASOLE ke league is professionally but we need Premier League ya banyana PSL la banyana so that the upcoming players tsa basadi ba khona o fitlhella ko rena re fitlhileng ko teng.
These women are living proof to the fact that soccer is not only meant for the males, as they can also play the sport. Khathatso Twala, TET News, Giant Stadium, Soshanguve. 8 teams from Soshanguve played at the opening of the Soshanguve District Football Association, which is sponsored by the chairman of Mamelodi Sundowns, Patrice Motsepe, at Block DD.
All under-15 soccer teams came together for the opening of the Soshanguve District Football Association, which is sponsored by the chairman of Mamelodi Sundowns, Patrice Motsepe. For every game won, a team is awarded 3 points, which will be added together, and the team with the most high points will be the one playing at the finals. Coach of the Invaders team is one of many coaches delighted for this opportunity.
Under 15 so under 15 so ke mo bukani mo dala le team ya mo hanya mo di so we a new team so tlo dlala, and I think into PILA initiative ke Ntate Motsipe, because league ya rona e sponsor ke Ntate Motsipe, the chairman of MONYAI Sundowns. So re bone gore bana tshwantse ba ke se go strateng ba tle ba tlo dlala football, because Mandela sala a re football is all sport se se kgonang go unite batho. People from different races, different cultures.
The community is happy about the tournament as they see great potential in these kids, and they are grateful to Mr. Motsipa for such an opportunity he gives to the boys.
And you know, the thing that motivates me to come here is that I was more in drugs, you know what I'm saying. Then some guy told me that, you know what, just go and watch some kids and go to the, you know, other people. Then I said, okay, fine, I'll then watch the
8 different teams played at the Bugani Primary School in Soshangobe Block D, whilst others played at the Grand Stadium for the opening of the Zodifa tournament. The finals are estimated to be between September and October. Pamela TT News, Social.
To many, running has been seen as a competitive sport where hundreds gather in hopes to conquer the route and ultimately winning the prize at the end of the line. But in recent times, both young and old have seen this as a form of sustaining a healthy lifestyle.
The Marula Athletics Club hosted the annual marathon where hundreds of athletics runners braved the cold weather to take part in this year's race.
Started running, I've been running for a few years now, but just last few months started getting into organized races. This is actually my first 21K I ran today. I've run a few 10Ks over the last few weeks. Just trying to get back into shape. Had surgery about a year ago on my knee, so I'm really loving this. It's a great day today. Had a lot of fun. It was a tough run, but felt great. I beat my target, what I wanted to hit. So yeah, I feel great, and it was a lot of fun. And great support and great setup from everybody.
William MABENA believes that this year's race was fair, although he did not beat his target that he set out during the previous race due to the injuries that he sustained months before this year's marathon.
Athletics in 2009. I'm 21 years old now. Briefly, I stopped athletics last year in the middle of the year because I got an accident. But hey, God is great, so I started again this year. In the beginning of the year, I trained from January till now. Yeah, that's briefly. If I didn't start late today, I guess that I was going to win this race.
In Raja Jan Stadium, where hundreds of athletics lovers gathered here to take part in the Marula Run Club Marathon. For TT News, I am Kamkholo Tawana Mabopani.
That's all for sports. Back to the news desk.
Thank you, Khatazo. Up next is your weather report.
Thank you. With the weather update, I'm Kamkholo Tawana. Let's take a look at our weather. Springbok will reach 19 degrees, while Cape Town on the other hand will be 16 degrees. Mossel Bay just next to it will be 18 degrees. It will be quite cold in those areas, so warm up for the winter, people. On the other hand, we'll be looking at Port Elizabeth will be 23 degrees, while East London just above it will be 19 degrees. Port Edwards will be 24 degrees, and just above it, Durban will be 27 degrees. I hope you're ready to swim because you do know it's June, but it's warm in those areas. Upington, on the other hand, will be 20 degrees. Kimberley will be 18 degrees, while Klerksdorp will be 21 degrees. Bloemfontein, on the other hand, will be 18 degrees. It will partly cloudy in those areas. Moving along to the other sides of South Africa, Newcastle will be 23 degrees, while Johannesburg will be 21 degrees. Pretoria, just above it, will be hot, 20 degrees as well. Now Spade will be 23 degrees, and Polokwane, on the other hand, we do know that it's hot, it will be 23 degrees. Put on those summer hats. Now let's look at your high tides and low tides. Cape Town will reach a high tide of 1.35 meters, while Mossel Bay will reach a high tide of 1.62 meters. Port Elizabeth next week will reach a high tide of 1.44 meters, East London will reach a high tide of 1.39 meters. Now, moving along to other parts of South Africa, let's go up a bit. We'll see that other provinces will also have high tides and low tides. We have Durban reaching a high tide of 1.5 meters. That's it from your weather center. Now back to the news desk.
Thank you, Kamugelo Tawana.
ANC holds drug awareness campaign.
South African National Blood Service urges people to donate blood.
TUT students residing off campus at risk. Thank you for watching. I am Tulani Skalonga.
And I'm LUNGISILE. Until next time, it's goodbye for now.